Steve Pierce with shortwingpipers.org. We've disassembled our tail wheel, we've cleaned it and inspected it, and now we're ready to go back together with it. Always use plenty of grease. It's needs to be lubricated, and every little bit helps. Take your tail wheel fork assembly. The first thing you want to install on the fork assembly, if you've already got your lock springs in, is the dust cap, the bottom dust cap. It's a smaller diameter than the top. That part goes on like so. Then your bronze thrust plate has a tab here that lines up with your pin that you've already made sure is raised up, not worn flush. That thrust plate goes in there. Then your steering arm goes on. And I would lubricate the inside of this real well. Don't think you can lubricate it too much. Wipe off the excess on the outside of the assembly. Make sure it fits around your dust cap. Okay, now your pawl. We discussed the short pawl and the long pawl when I install the long pawl in this assembly. And you want the long side of this pawl to go down because it's going to retain this bronze thrust plate. So we're going to put the long side down. Get it in there. And we're going to install our thrust plate. Goes over the top. Then we're going to take the top dust cap, which is going to fit over the bottom one, so that dirt and stuff will fall off and not go down inside our tail wheel. So we've got that whole assembly. We're going to put our 3 springs in. Our top thrust plate, these pins are nice and tight. Lubricate everything up so it all slides good and get slippery. And these go inside, these pins go inside of those 3 compression springs. Okay, got all that assembled. Now we're ready to put our head assembly on. Our pin has come out. And there's a groove here in the head assembly that fits over this pawl. You want to line those 2 pieces up, make sure that that goes into the groove. Turn it over, your bearing race, install your bearing. The bearing in the bottom of this is the same bearing that's used in the wheel assembly. New grease seal, or a grease seal that is in good shape, and then just a bushing that goes between the bolt and the seal. Regular old AN 970 washer, and the nut. And I like to tighten these up on the airplane so that I get the tension just right. If you too much tension, it's hard to steer. Not enough tension, then it'll rock. The fork will rock on the head and it'll wear parts out. And you just get a feel for it when the cotter pin goes into that. And that is the whole assembly procedure for a Scott or Alaskan Bushwheel Tailwheel.